Isaiah 41:10, which states, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Why did I say righteousness? So, y'all, this will be part 2 of how I was being followed or whatever. And I'm going to do my makeup, so, like, I don't really think about it so hard. But I have written notes down so that I don't get the details wrong. So, if you see me glancing back and forth while I'm doing my makeup, it's because I'm getting all my details together. So, okay, I left off with, like, everything with the neighbor was weird. Like, something about her was just off. Oh, I forgot to, I'll do my intro later. Yeah, so she was just weird. Let me go back and make sure I'm leading off and I don't leave. Okay, a little bit I have to back up because I left off with my neighbor's boyfriend or whoever he is to her. Basically, someone was in his car and followed us, like, to a town with our friends. So I just thought, like, that was kind of weird. So let's back up a little bit. Remember I said it was some people that they knew they didn't say that they knew. And I was in the class with the guy at a certain point of time. So we're going to name him Spray On because he used to spray on his tape line and shit. So that's going to be his name, Spray On. And he used to teach his class. Was very good in the class. Very knowledgeable. Very knowing what he was doing about, you know, with whatever he was teaching. I'm not going to give it, but you could get a certain certificate for taking this class, which I haven't received. Made an A in the class, yet I have not received the certificate. So, yeah, and a little bit about Spray On. Very smart, very nice, you know, until I kind of felt like I wasn't falling in like a loophole. And I felt like him and other students, remember the girl who was trying to recruit me to be in the little stuff? Him and her start acting weird at the same time. I remember one day, because Spray On used to always be fucking late for class. So one day I was just telling him, like, I don't have the luxury of, like, coming here to this campus and you're not here. Like, that's gas money. Where I go to school at is not a jump in the hop, a jump in the skip. Like, it takes time. And, you know, if you go cancel class, just say you go cancel class. But I'm guessing you really can't cancel class without your boss knowing if you send it through something they could look at, right? So one day I was just letting him know. He was like, yeah, this and this and that, blah, blah, blah. He basically, you could tell he was kind of irritated, but he was taking it good because he knew I was right. Like, you just can't show up for class and tell us that you're not damn coming, you know? So that was a thing with him. But after, like, that or whatever, some days I started noticing I could say an answer to a question. In the beginning, oh, he was so nice to me and like, oh, you're pretty smart. Like, you know this, like questions about CPR and shit. He would be like, okay, you know, you're pretty smart. Like, yeah, that's right. That's the answer I was looking for. All of a sudden, the girl started answering questions. One day, he could have said, what letter comes after A in the alphabet? And I'm like, B as in B. He was like, not quite the right answer. So the girl was like, bed as in bed, like I sleep at night. He was like, exactly. And I'm like, that's the same fucking thing. And like, he kept doing that. Like, he would say whatever I said was wrong and go to her. So I'm like, is this some little sick ass game they playing with each other? So I just stopped answering. And then after that, everybody else started answering. And one thing about this girl, she would piss me the fuck off sometimes. Like, she would try to like piggyback off an answer I already gave. Like, she already knows some shit. And really, she used to know nothing because she barely used to go to class sometimes herself. So I used to be like looking at her like really kind of weird, right? So yeah, just keep in mind this was his class. The girl even got weird. Like, it was times like I was like, I'm not even just gonna say nothing to her when I walk in here because it's weird that you was like, it was your idea to hang out. Now you don't want to hang out at all. Like, we never hung out. It's just weird. Like, she was just weird. And like, she would be saying like little smart shit too. Like, he said this. Why would we do that if he said do this? Like, girl, who died and made you in charge? Like, calm down, sweetheart. So yeah, and remember that day I had said I seen one of the brothers or whatever. He's a twin. Yeah. I hope these people do not pop back up. I do not want vengeance against these people. I'm just trying to put it out here. You be at these institutions, you think you're safe, you ask the people for help. Watch who you ask for help, because everybody is really into shit for themselves. Like, they not really there to help you for real. They there to get what they want out of you and use you. I'm just saying, because you think everybody there to help you. Not everybody. There's some people there who gonna help you, but not everybody is good help. Ask for the right help. Spray on when he leave. I'm guessing this was the teacher in him, I guess. One day, like, I really kind of felt like I hate to say watching, because he probably wasn't watching. I mean, it was like 5 of us in the class, so maybe everybody, I don't know. But it was just something about him that was like, I don't know. It was just something about him off. I felt like it was maybe something from within that he wasn't showing as a teacher that I probably picked up on. I was like, something about this man is kind of off a little bit, right? It'll just be, I don't know. One day he started opening up his phone. I'm going to just say it. He was a firefighter. One day he opened up his phone. He was like, yeah, y'all want to see some dead bodies? You can't be showing that. Like, am I wrong? Can y'all just show that? Like, show if somebody's like dismembered or something. And the pictures looked fake. I swear to God, the pictures looked fake. And after that, I was like, you kind of weird. Because why you just show us that? He was like, don't swipe to the left, though. Are you talking about your little dicky pictures? Please, spray on. I don't want to see it. Yeah. So I was just like, yeah, let us see, let us see. So he passed the phone around or whatever, still talk about don't swipe to the left and all of this. I guess because he had some little pictures in there. And I'm like, baby, don't nobody want to see that, right? And I used to always notice it was this lady that would come in our classroom and she would just sit there and stare at me like this. And he would just act like she wasn't there. Almost like her and Spray On was having conversations. I don't know about me, or maybe women that was in the class, or women they were looking at personally for some type of reason. We're going to get to the reason, but I think you already know what it is. But yeah, that was just crazy. So time and time go by. The class is over. We're not in the class no more. It's the summer, right? My husband, let me go back to my notes. Never seen. Oh, yeah, and notice, I never seen what type of car the teacher got in. Even though it's not my business to know what type of car my teacher got in. But after a while, I don't know, one day I had this wild thought to see, like, what type of car is he in? That man used to leave after everybody else left. It's almost like he was hiding. I don't know, y'all. I don't know why inkling came and was just like, see what type of car he drive. I never got the chance to see what type of car he got. Right, so he would leave after everybody else left and all of that, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. So anyway, it's the summer, and I'm back and forth taking my man to work and stuff because he had to go to work. One day I noticed, I'm like, my husband's GPS location, well, my boyfriend at the time, his GPS location was showing up somewhere else, and he's supposed to be at work. Mind you, our college give us these iPads, which in the iPad, it says this is monitored by whatever organization. What organizations do y'all think they're talking about? Okay. So I'm like, okay, I'm starting to pay that some attention now, right? I'm trying to see at this point, did the weird stuff start with people following me in the cars? I don't think it has started yet, but it started just a little bit. And it was enough to kind of like ignore or whatever, right? So, I'm noticing, I feel like this is too thick, or maybe I need to, wait, let me see. Y'all, my makeup be looking a mess in the beginning. Don't pay me no man. But yeah, so I'm noticing my husband's car is somewhere, well, yeah, he's somewhere he's not supposed to be. So I'm like, what the fuck? So when he come home one day, I'm like, where were you at? Like, it's showing that you was here. And I'm showing, he was like, my shit be off sometimes. I don't know about that. So I'm like, okay, I'm believing him because I never had any cheating problems with my man. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, in my head, I say, if it happens a fucking again, I'm getting up and going to that spot and I'm knocking on the door. Whoever it is, it's my man here. Not, bitch. If you in here fucking my man, let's come on outside so we can get this 10-second fade and get the fuck on for the police come. And then he can get his shit and go. That's what I had in my head. If you're doing that, bye. Because I can go and F somebody else. That's what I had in my head. I swear. I was thinking just like that. So, or something like that. So one day it's doing it a fucking again. I'm like, why is he not at fucking work? Like, what the fuck is going on? So something said, go to the location. I goes to the location. I don't see my car there. So I'm like, no, this the thing. I don't even think he was driving. He was using, no, he wasn't driving. I used to drop him off. So this was what was weird. I was like, how the fuck is he, getting there? I'm like, is he with a bitch from the job? Like, who is this bitch? Like, if he is, I want to catch him in the act. I want to catch him in this bitch. Like, what's up? I'm on that, right? So I go there. I go to this specific house. It's 2 cars of the same. It's the same type of car. So at one house, it's one, like, let's say it's a Camaro. It's a Camaro at this one house that it's saying he at. And it's a Camaro at a house beside it that it's saying that he at. I'm like, why they be saying that he's here? I'm like, maybe he's fucking with a bitch. He fucking with a bitch. So I'm like, I'm gonna just catch him, right? So the next day, I ain't worried about it, right? Next day, it's doing this shit again, saying like he like driving around though. I'm like, who is he driving around with? What bitch is you with? I'm getting pissed off because I'm like, as I'm getting there, it's highway. It's like rush hour traffic at this time. So it's taking me a long time. So I see them just joyriding, riding around. I'm like, what is he doing? He's supposed to be at work. Like, this is crazy. I'm looking at his location. As I get fucking closer, I start calling his phone. No answer to his phone. So then as I get close to the job, I'm like, it just automatically shows that he's back at the job. So for the longest, you couldn't tell me my husband ain't had him a mistress. Like, I swear, for the longest, you could not tell me that. But then I started noticing the shit that I noticed about certain people and certain people who are part of certain things that can make shit look a certain way and ruin people's lives. And they do this shit for real. It happened whole last summer. Would not lie about it. And it started off with people like the neighbors. They put people on you a little bit. And I hate to be like so precise with what I'm saying, but it was almost like a storybook. Like I was living this badass dream, y'all. Like, I swear it started off with people like your neighbors. You get information on you and they tell you little things. These people knew my whole fucking life, right? So I'm like, what the fuck? I get there. He finally answered the phone. He's like, what's up, babe? I was like, where the fuck are you at? He's like, I'm at the job. I just got on break and I seen you call me. I'm calling you. I was like, why is it saying your phone is riding the fuck around? I was like, don't you supposed to be at work? I was like, when you come home, get your shit and leave, you're leaving. I'm not doing this with you. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, I'm here at the job. I said, your GPS location is showing me something different. I was like, it's not lining up with what you're saying. He's aggravated. He was like, baby, I don't know what's going on. You ain't been trusting me the past couple of days. Like, what is it? I don't understand. I go to the job. I don't even say nothing. I was like, I'm outside of your job, but I'm not going to come over there because I'm going to act the fuck up. Because at this point, I had been being followed, stopped in traffic. People trying to, I guess it was trying to race to get up behind me real fast. They was doing all of type of shit. Stuff that if you go to the police, it's going to seem like, okay, what else did they do? Did they hurt you? Did they harm you? I felt like you needed more information. And I'm pretty sure police hear about this type of shit all the time. They ain't got time to go save every damn body in the world. Even though I would have loved it, I think later on they start helping me though. They start realizing it. Yeah. And so later on, I probably really get into the deep and depths of it. But right now, I'm really not ready to start putting names on certain people because it was so many people during this time. Like, that was doing, like, people was just doing shit. And I kind of felt like, what the fuck? You know, like, why the fuck y'all on my ass like this? Like, I swear, like, I used to be kind of confused about it. So, after that or whatever, hold on. After that, I called my mother-in-law, and I'm telling him, y'all may have to come get him, because I'm tired of him. I feel like he's cheating. You could tell me that he wasn't cheating. I was like, I feel like he's cheating. I'm tired of this bullshit. I feel like he done, you know, because I'm like really telling her, pouring out my heart. And so she was like, how would he be cheating if he don't have a car? So now I'm stuck on stupid trying to figure out, like, why would she ask me that? I'm like, you don't have to have a car to cheat. You know, he could be riding with her on the thing, whatever. All it is, right? I'm like, he don't have to have a car to cheat. I was like, I know he is, because he's just acting different. And I think he was getting a little angry with me, because I was started like blaming him. Like, I was like, yeah, it's you the part of the problem. You probably why they chasing me. Because at this point, I'm telling him, like, when you're not with me, I'm being followed. I'm telling him, y'all, I swear. The first time I've noticed I was being followed, it was this certain car. And I'm not even going to say, but somebody in a certain organization had like this same car. And they had a picture of it with them on their internet, on their like social media page. So every day, like one day I noticed a car. I noticed like a little red car. I'm like, oh, okay, it's a nice little red car. The next day I'm at work and I'm back at that same place. I saw the car the first fucking time. And it caught my eye again. I'm like, damn, that car was there yesterday. Yesterday in the same fucking spot. I'm losing my fucking mind, because I'm knowing people are following me. But how can I prove it? Like, without looking stupid. And they say, okay, we're sending you into a home. We're putting you in a straight fucking jacket, bitch, and we're sending you home. Okay? Like, I was like really feeling like I couldn't tell nobody, because every day it was something. And it was at one point, my father-in-law and then was like, are you sure you haven't been smoking? Are you sure? Like, everybody was asking, even my grandma. They was like, are you sure you haven't been smoking? Or you ain't high or this and this? And so for the longest, while I was working out and on my plan, I never smoked. It got high, because I kind of felt like I don't want something to happen to me and nobody believed me because I was high. What the fuck? So after that, hold on. I said I wasn't gonna get emotional. So one day, I dropped my man off to work. And I'm like, this is when I'm starting to believe, okay, somebody probably hacked your phone or something. Like, I'm believing I don't know how they're getting the GPS location and could tamper with the GPS location. I don't know. Still to this day, I'm like, I don't know how they do that, but it's things people can do, honey. When you in them little organizations, you got all type of little, you know, I ain't no dummy now. Like, my people, and one thing about it, were y'all thinking that I was never going to catch y'all following me? Like, were y'all, at one point in time, I feel like they was trying to be secretive. Then at one point, they just didn't give a fuck, because I started noticing. And I started, like, trolling their ass back. Like, y'all, I was so sick and tired of it. I would go through traffic. I would shoot a bird at every car that had the organization name on it, because I just felt like y'all are watching me. And I felt like students don't know what they're signing up for. And this is like a bamboozle. Yeah, we like going to campus. Yeah, we like looking at all this stuff. But I feel like it's a bamboozle. We're like, the students are being fucking bamboozled. Look at my eyebrows. They two different fucking styles. Should I just stiffen this one up? Yeah, let me just stiffen that one up. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, that's good. So I'm just like, it's just weird at this point. I just really want to tell everybody about the foolishness. Like, I really did. But I was like, at the same time, I wasn't nervous about it. But I was nervous about it. But I wasn't nervous. But I was nervous. So one day I was like, I'm going to catch whoever this is fucking with the phone. But before this happened, one day I noticed, I was like, why is the phone location saying you're outside? He was like, I'm in the restaurant. And I'm physically looking at him in the restaurant. But the location is saying outside. In the location that it said he was at, it was a fucking luxury car parked there with a, whichever organization they was in, tag on the back. So these bitches is really fucking with me. They're really fucking with me. They're really fucking with me. So I said, today what I'm going to do is, it was this one twin that I had a crush on. And I felt like he was the finest thing, y'all. He used to be. So his location was popping up like he was in the car with the organization tag on it. So this how I knew whoever was in charge of changing the GPS location on it, it was whoever was in these organizations. Because why would it be there? Shimmer thing. He was so fine to me. And so I was like, I'm gonna send him a text, let him know that I don't want to be a part. I'm gonna also send this other teacher, well, he was like a school official. I was like, I'm gonna send him an email too, let him know I don't want to be a part of these organizations. Please stop hazing me. I don't like it. I feel like it's weird. It's a whole bunch of men following women around. It's just weird. And at this point, I can only think of how many other women have they done this shit to. At this point, how many other women, including me, have they done this to? So I said, I'm going to send an email. So I sent the email, and like something in me just felt like very like uneasy about sending it. Because I'm like, what if I sound crazy? What if they don't know what I'm talking about? I still haven't gotten to the rover shit. Still haven't gotten into that. Because the bitch had me fucked up. They had me, I'm still kind of like, the way y'all doctored this shit and thought nobody wouldn't know. Like somebody was just dumb. Y'all need to make me part of FBI, because the way I cracked my own case was crazy. But anyway, so fuck the police, because y'all ain't helped me until like the end and thought it was kind of funny. It's not fucking funny, bitch. What if it was your little kids that they following? What if it was your people that they don't sit over the edge and she don't wreck a car under a bridge in the lake, ride it down the lake? That's a little bit much, but I don't give a fuck. I took my husband to work. I was like, I'm gonna actually watch him go to work this time. Lo and behold, it do the damn GPS shit again. It's showing like he's up the road. So instantly something said, sit here and wait. This day it was packed at this other place. It was Sunday, it's packed at this place, right? And they good money on Sunday. So something said, look closely at these cars. Everything's still in this moment. It's something said, look closely at these cars that's passing by. I started saying, pay close attention to these cars. And the way that I noticed this, it had to be nobody but God. I swear. Like, because this man had deep tint on his truck. Why one car passed by, and I knew this certain girl, and she was, I guess she in the organization. I never knew she was, but she was in the car that had one of the organizations on it. She passed by, then this truck passed by beside her. You could tell the truck, I don't know, you could kind of tell like he felt like he had got caught. Guess who in the truck that passed by? Spray on. It's spray on in the truck, and they passed by each other. You could tell they did it on purpose a little bit, but you could tell he wasn't trying to be seen. In it, you could see his little Jerry curl, the little shit shaking with juice in his truck. I was like, wow. So you the reason for all this, if you think about it. I was just thinking, like, he got to be the reason for all of this. Like, he's the reason why I'm being followed. He's the reason why this is happening. I was like, he's mad that I fucking told him he needs to be on time for class. I'm like, this is why they fucking whole time not knowing. This probably a ritual of how they want to get people in. I guess it shocked them when I ain't joined, cause bitch, I ain't think none of that shit was funny. I don't take none of that shit lightly. Call me scary, call me whoever, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Don't follow me shit. I'm calling police on you. But it's so sad that these people are people like first responder, police officers, all these people. Like, how can you trust somebody? How can you trust a first responder if you seen a first responder do weird ass shit? Like, how? Like, he may not think it was weird. So I started looking up him on Facebook. I said, I'm finna find his Facebook. I was like, he have a wife. I remember him mentioning something about a wife, right? Which I think he was being fucking funny about. Also, a little bit more about spray on. One time, me and my husband was going to watch movies, like, that was up the road from where we stayed, right? Why one day, I smelled like, okay, and one thing about spray on I forgot to say, too. He had this distinctive cologne on. Like, he could leave the room for 20 or 30 minutes and you could still smell the cologne that he had on. It was that strong. It wasn't a bad smelling cologne, but it was like so fucking vibrant. So while one day I see this fucking man, like, I don't see him, But I go to the damn, I know y'all gonna probably be like, bitch, is you a hound? I go to the damn movie and I smell the cologne in the damn movie theater. Now y'all may have say like, okay, what if somebody else is using the cologne? But it was just so fucking weird. Like, and I remember walking in the apartment complex that one day, and one of the workers, the Mexican workers that, like, you know, the people who be cutting the limbs around, sweeping around the dirt and shit, basically doing a whole bunch of nothing every month. He had the same cologne on too. Y'all, it was so weird. But I think I have to get into that one in later. So the wife pops up, and guess what? She's in the organization too. The organization that hates me the most. So now I'm really pissed off. I'm showing my husband. I was like, you see this? I was like, they know each other. I was like, this man was my fucking teacher. Da 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 da. And they start putting her name on tags as well. Shit, they put everybody's name on the tag. By the time the summer was ending, everybody I knew had a name on the tag. I swear, even some of my husband's friends had names on the tag. They was telling everybody, when they found out I was snitching, they wanted me to put a name on it. They wanted me to tell on all my husband's friends and not they ass. So I'm like, no, that's not true. That wasn't them. It was y'all. I seen y'all. Like, I seen y'all. It was the fucking teacher. Like, at this point, I'm blaming everything on him. So, but I'm not telling nobody this because I'm like, every week it changed. It was something else new. It was an offer. It was cars. Like, they was trying to, like, bribe me, like, cars with, like, what's it called? Temporary tags on them with my name on it. With the organization. Like, here, hey, here, if you join, I could give you this. Bitch, I don't want it. I don't want it. If I got to chase the next bitch around town, you can keep that. I don't want to do that. That ain't no organization of mine I want to be in. And something was telling me to look at them denouncement videos. When I tell you I was like a bucket of water, I was crying. I was like, oh my God. It's like people that be bamboozled. People are being bamboozled. And one thing about it, why I say people are being bamboozled, because a lot of times people have balances. They need help. So you thinking, I'm going to ask this person for help. You ask this person for help. They tell you to go to this person. This person's over some stuff. They know some type of something to get you some help. So guess what? You done join this organization to get help. And now you done open your life up to some bullshit. Watch who you ask for help. Watch who you ask for help. Because a lot of people only into stuff for themselves. And everything ain't to help you. So yeah. So I ain't gonna lie. During this time, if I had to do something, I would order it online because I really didn't want to go out. Like, I was like, I don't feel like knowing that I'm being followed. They would do something, especially the men. The men who want to be seen by you, they would come up to you and be like, hey, how you doing? This and that. It would just be so weird. Like, I don't know. It's like people they put in front of you to do certain things to see how you would react to it. And I knew everything that was going on. Like, it got to where I could almost feel what they're going to do that day. You can't tell me God wasn't working in my favor. Let me know. And I feel like I knew all of this to know that don't join these. That's why I just knew. And y'all, the story's still not over. I probably gonna have to do a part 2.5. But I might just keep talking. I don't know. I'm gonna say this last part, and this last part is gonna be it. So one day, like I said, now I know that my husband's not actually cheating. He's, at the job. It's making it look like it. Like, I feel like even sometimes I was looking like I was in the wrong place too, because I have the iPad, which now I don't give a fuck. I use the fuck out of my iPad, baby. This is my content creator pad. I need my junk. So yeah. So all that. So one day I drop him off, and this is when they start messing with your pockets, so that it make it feel like you ain't got it, like you falling apart. Everything is falling apart for you and stuff. So I drop him off. He like, babe, I'm cut. I'm like, what do you mean you cut? You ain't make no money for the day. Rent is due. He's like, but they cut me, babe. It's nothing I could do about it. But as I'm doing this, I'm on my way to my mom's house, my stepdad's house. And I'm noticing cars with the same tags, and they always move in groups of 2 or 4 or 5, something like that. If it's not 4 or 5, it's definitely going to be 2 cars. They're never by themselves. So, I know these cars are racing me on the highway, but I'm like, why the fuck are you racing me in a damn Nissan Versa? Like, I wasn't understanding that. And I was like, here they go again. Like, you will always know when it was them. Like I said, they travel in numbers. So I get off when he telling me that he's cut. I get off on this exit to turn around. And you could tell they was trying to say, like, hey, we the reason why he off a job. I swear. They was like, yeah, we got power whether you make money or not. So after this, I said, I'm done with these, y'all. I let somebody know. I'm never going to give names of who I let know certain things, because I kind of felt like that person had started being a part of it. But then again, I kind of felt like they thought they were helping, but this did not fucking help. Made me even more scared. Y'all, next is the white organizations. They started coming in too. I don't know what the fuck it had to do with y'all, but y'all shouldn't have did no shit like that. It really made me feel like back in the days. And maybe I'm doing a lot because they really used to go through it back in the day. But yeah, y'all did too fucking much. Don't do that shit again. Don't do it again. And the thing about it, what hurt my feelings the most was like, if somebody that I had a crush on took advantage of me and my safety. Let me give another one too. One night I'm walking around the fucking complex again. Not this apartment building that I'm at now, but I was walking around a complex building, and this guy stopped, and he looked like he knew the neighbor that I used to talk to, right? But now we don't talk no more. He stopped there, and all of them was getting out their car, getting ready to go in. So this other guy is coming up, and he stopped me. He's like, hey, gorgeous, what you doing out here this time of night? And I'm like, I'm just looking at him. I want to keep walking. Something said stop and just pay attention to your surroundings. And I just felt like I seen everything that I seen for a reason. So he stops me, and he was like, yo, what's up with you? Like, can I get your number? Can we do this? Da, da, da. Like, it's like he trying to keep me busy. So I'm looking around. Why I see somebody tall and lanky? Guess who's else tall and lanky? The motherfucking twins. So I'm seeing him come towards me. So as he's talking to me, I felt like, oh, you're a distraction. So whoever this person is right here is who's probably supposed to grab me and put me in the trunk of this vehicle. But you won't grab my big ass. I ain't that small that you could grab me. It's going to be a fight to get me in the back of your trunk. I didn't take off. I didn't take off in a panic, but I instantly walked to the house. Because like my house, my apartment was like in a couple like walks. Like in a couple more walks, I could be at the front door. I go in there and I tell my husband, I was like, babe, I think somebody was trying to get me. He's like, what? He instantly gets up and he goes outside. I didn't even want him to do that. Like, I just wanted him to kind of just listen. Because I just knew all this is happening because of the fucking organizations. Like, you can't tell me no different. Like, all this is happening because of them. So, he was like, just stay right here. I'm going to go outside, right? So I'm like, no, I'm going outside with you. Something happens to you, I'm gonna be right there. We gonna be in this together. So we see nothing. We don't see nothing. They were gone. Nobody in the thing. But y'all, when I tell y'all, it was almost like a silhouette person because it was so dark down there on that end. And I was just like, y'all aren't the smartest abductors, because why would y'all? Still to this day, I just don't know. Do y'all think they were trying to take me? Do y'all really think they would do that? Like, all of that? And let me tell y'all this other thing, too, that happened. I was at a gas station one time. I was getting gas. I was getting fucking gas. And this lady came up, and she had one of the organizations on her car. And she was trying to argue with me. I was like, this is the shit they do. Here's one of the things. They doing the shit again. She starts arguing with me like, move out the way of the pump. So I'm just looking at her like this. Because, bitch, if you get out that car, I'm going to whoop your pink and green ass. Keep fucking with me. Fuck with me. Like, at this, they really had tried me. At one day, and it was this girl. Remember the girl who showed up? But after she felt like I wasn't, she just ran off. Like, it was all a game and an act. Like, just to get my attention. And, this one day, this girl that used to like my husband, Remember the girl I was like, she popped up behind us at one little thing with the Dunkin' Donuts and all that? She popped up at the job, and you could tell like maybe they had got in trouble, like it was something they probably wasn't supposed to do. And I was like, you ain't know that such and such was at your job today? I told my husband that. He was like, no, she wasn't, baby. She don't even stay down here. Like, she's here. And that's how I knew they was running circles around my man, because he didn't even know what the fuck was going on. How the fuck I know about some shit more than you? And you in that shit. Like, I ain't understand. Like, I was getting aggravated. Like, I was like, maybe we shouldn't be in a relationship because you're so, like, ignorant to it. Like, how you in it and you don't know. Because he's a part of some of the stuff, but one of the things, but not the stuff they in. I feel like some of them go a little bit harder than others about certain stuff. But I hope they don't feel like I'm telling their business and stuff. I really don't give a fuck. Because if you doing something that's weird, it's weird. And I don't feel like nothing that you do should consist of following somebody and they not know it. But y'all, that's it for this. I hope I didn't trigger y'all, but I did pretty good. I ain't cry or nothing. Yeah, this is just my story. I'm not trying to like expose nobody, but I would love people to know about certain stuff. And before you take pictures with anybody in any little organization or try to get into stuff or send any donations to stuff, actually do your research. When they tell you to do your research and people acting secretive about certain shit, don't get in it. Because obviously it's something that you can't see. And a lot of stuff is not meant for you to see. But baby, I'm telling you, Holiday is here to let you know. And if something happened to me, they did it. Just saying. Yeah.